Hello my friends and welcome back. It's the Troop. It's episode 4.
Yes, sir.
Let's take the shot.
That one's gone through.
Alright, I hurt him.
Yes, sir.
What he doesn't know is that I have another
Yes, sir.
tank right here.
On the move.
That's almost already pretty well aimed.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir.
Where would this guy have to advance to get a shot?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nowhere. There's nowhere where he can get a shot.
On our way.
He can carry on with the flank. Well, I hit him and I suppressed him. So in theory,
Receiving.
he shouldn't be able to do anything to me.
On the move.
Hello.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Grenade combat.
On our way. Reporting.
He can't move, so... Well, he can move, probably. But I'll aim at him and just harass him.
Reporting. Receiving. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm perfectly aimed at the guy. What is this? This is a... Panzer 4, early. Okay, I have the shot. He could now just counter-shoot me and destroy me.
Receiving. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way.
It remains to be seen if that's
Reporting.
what happens, but
Moving out. Reporting.
it could.
Moving out. Receiving. Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. Receiving.
I'm going to be so annoyed if they just counter-shoot me now and kill me.
We've got incoming fire, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you didn't counter shoot. I got a 38% chance to hit this guy.
Yes, sir. Receiving. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was...
Reporting. Reporting.
Hey, I hit him.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's it. I got the shot.
Yes, sir.
I set everything up. It is that tile, isn't it? Yep.
Yes, sir.
I even pointed the gun in the right way,
On our way.
so it should, like, rotate in.
On our way.
There we go. Now the gun is rotated in. The aim should be very steady. Chance to hit, minimal. Look at that. I had just a tiny slide out from behind the building, perfectly aimed at my target. This is like, and you know, I've got like my corner pointed towards him, which is the best way to point your tank at the enemy. This couldn't have been a nicer move, to slide in behind the building and aim at this guy with this completely clean shot. There's this tree here, but it's not in the way of the gunner. The gunner has just a completely open, clean shot on that position, and my chance to hit is minimal. Why? Minus 60% because I moved. Minus 20% because of half cover. Minus 20% because of half smoke. The smoke is over here, but okay. Move and fire modifier is plus 20. Target size and target in ambush. What? Why is the target in ambush? He was shooting a completely different unit. Oh well. There's nothing I can do except harass him with suppression.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the move. On the move.
Alright, well this is the second part. Oh, of course I don't have enough action points to actually
Yes, sir.
take the shot.
On the move.
Fine, I'll swarm them. I'll even use their own smoke against them.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow, that was brutal.
Receiving.
Guess he wasn't expecting that.
On the move. Receiving. On the move. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir.
If I had an HQ nearby, I could have smoked. I don't think they can fire smoke that far.
Reporting. Receiving. On the move.
To be honest, I'm not even sure how they can really see me because they have no, like,
Yes,
this tank is relatively well hidden, and they have no infantry spotting, but I do. At least not that I can tell.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move.
Try and preserve these sections.
Receiving. Yes, sir.
Alright, no matter what happens, I should be able to kill them on the next turn. Oh, he failed to fire. Oh, he one-shot me.
Hit.
No, he didn't actually kill me, though.
Yes, sir.
Now I have a 23% chance to hit him.
Yes, sir. On our way.
I lost a crew member, but I'm still in the fight. At least I wasn't insta-jibbed. I'm just gonna hide behind the house. It's fine.
Yes, sir. Receiving. Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way. Reporting. Moving out. Receiving. On the move.
If I can get the troop transport and the guy supporting it, then that would be good.
Yes, sir.
75. I missed.
Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5%! Poor HE shell, minus 15%. Target size, full smoke, half cover.
Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting.
Probably should have fired these first.
Reporting.
Alright, I have literally outmaneuvered this guy. Now I'm behind him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is this hatch open? I guess not. There's no point in shooting with the sniper if the hatch is not open.
Receiving. On the move.
Well, at least I presume that that's true.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Might as well just do it for the suppression.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Which member of the crew did I lose?
Reporting. Moving out. Receiving. Yes, sir. On our way. Receiving. On the move.
I'll leave these guys here just to make sure that this doesn't get taken out from behind me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. On our way. Yes, sir.
Okay.
On our way.
Should probably have known that that wouldn't do anything to the front of that. Got to get close and put a
Yes,
grenade
sir.
in it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see what they do to me. Wow. How on earth? I mean, it's kind of a waste of a tank shot, but hey. Wait, what did that guy do? They're hunting him down. Like the poor guy took the last after eight or something.
Receiving. Yes, sir. On our way.
4 times 24 and 24 times 3, or 50 times 2. I think 5 rolls of 25% is better than 2 rolls of 50%. But I'm sure a statistician could tell you exactly.
On our way.
Tactical advance to building. Aim like this. Start repairing.
Yes, sir. On our way.
Get your ass in that building!
Receiving. On the move. Yes, sir. On our way.
Man, it's like the guy, I don't know, must have committed some grievous
Yes, sir.
sin. Is that now uncrewed? No, there's one guy.
Yes, sir.
It's like a Bofors. You have never been more outmaneuvered in your life. Die.
That one's gone through. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On our way.
It doesn't matter what he does now.
Receiving.
I'm going to presume from the fact that this is still red means that there are enemies over here. I don't know which objective I want to take.
Receiving.
I've got one. I've got two, and I've got two contested. I don't know if this just means that
Receiving.
they took it early, and now that you know, there's potentially nobody there.
On the move. Receiving. On the move.
I'll send this little team here, and I'll try and sneak them in. It's not like this tank is going to be able to stop them.
Reporting. Receiving.
Get a grenade in that? No.
Reporting.
Boop.
Reporting.
Deflected. He's lucky to be alive. You know, these trucks, they went out of fashion precisely because mortars and grenades were so good at landing in the open back. Because if you think about it, why wouldn't you want an APC where, you know, the troops are sheltered, but they can see out in all directions, and they could potentially shoot back if needed? And the answer is because if a mortar lands in there, you're in for this super bad time. Not just your ordinary bad time.
On the move.
And the super bad time is very bad for everyone. And the vehicle. Everything about it is bad. They want that tank bad. That's a very far and weird shot, so they probably won't get it. Oh, he's on the move.
Yes, sir. Enemy knocked out.
Come on, now's your time to shine.
On the move.
If you cannot post a grenade... Look at this. Look at this window. A grenade straight through the top would be the end.
It seems the enemy have had enough and are retreating to fight another day. I was hoping they'd show a little more backbone, to be honest.
Hey! Yeah! I don't know, man. Once again, it feels lucky. I mean, I know my World War II tactics inside and out. So, I'm using the right tactics. But man, the RNG doesn't feel good. Especially at the bottom part where my one tank was taking on two tanks. But he had the element of surprise and the first shot in both cases. And it's still like, it went very badly. What else did they have? Nothing. I would have won the objective here. This little group would have taken this. There was nothing up here. And then the swarm would just take this. There was in fact another Panzer IV. Okay, I'm happy with that. Like, I'm happy with the win anyway. Hold Saint Pierre while the brigade regroups. Typical Norman village with stone buildings, hedgerows, orchards, and woods. Weather, rain. The veterans of the Harris group. I wonder what Veteran C does. Okay, if the next mission's defending, then the 6-pounders will probably be a good pick. Feels like every casualty I've gotten has come out of the Harris platoon. The cursed Harris platoon. Alright, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.